And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
He's wrestled in pinstripes and in a full suit, but don't let Jack Gallagher's outfits mask the fact that he's got an array of devastating strikes.
Look, I am the first to admit that Gallagher has a unique look and demeanor, but the gentleman is always one move away from picking up a victory.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Oney lands right on the small of his back. And a knee to the nose.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
You hate to think this way, but part of me thinks he might be over his head inside that steel cage.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though. He's inflicting some serious pain here. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions. There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, in that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
I think this man means business.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And a suplex.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow.
I don't want to know what that feels like. Look at this. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal. He's in here. He's stumbling some now. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Oney Lorcan is in position. And he lands the slam.
Here's his moment, Michael. It'd be hard for Gallagher to come back now.
Hard, but not impossible.
Nicely done.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
This might be... Wham!
I don't care who you are, that'll knock you out.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Gentleman's drop kick, and not a hair out of place.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Oney Lorcan with some good timing here. Oney Lorcan is in position.
Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Dodges that one.
Oh, I think this man means business.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon. I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
Oh, no! This kind of offense he's known for. Look at this.
He hits the perfectly executed crossbody.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Boom! What an uppercut.
Jarring.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oney Lorcan is in position.
When this guy's on, look out.
He wants it. Wham!
I don't care who you are, that'll knock you out.
That should do it. Big move coming. Wait for it. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And Gallagher says, not this time.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Incoming.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Oh, no, we could be looking at a powerbomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
The damage has been done. He's making a statement here with this attack.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
And the neck took the brunt of that German suplex.
Oh,
What an upper.
That'll have you worrying about injuries for sure. We've seen the wham.
I don't care who you are, that'll knock you out.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Again? Really? Come on. Come up with something new already.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome. This singles contest has a victor.